Hello and welcome to today's Beaufort County News headlines. I'm Chloe G, and here are today's top stories. Continued housing construction and robust property values are fueling millions in additional property tax revenue in the town of Port Royal, where town officials are putting the final touches on a $11.1 million budget for the 2025-26 fiscal year. The additional revenue is helping the town, in part, provide tax relief to its residents despite considerable cost increases in insurance and added personnel expenses, including pay raises for employees, including police officers. The budget also includes funding to begin two highly anticipated projects: a new park on the town's scenic marsh and overhauling Paris Avenue, the main street through the Old Village. "I think we're going to get a lot accomplished," says Town Manager Van Willis. The additional revenue the town is seeing is coming from a combination of factors, including construction of large apartment complexes and single-family home construction. On top of that, Willis says resale of homes at markedly increased values is adding revenue to the town's offers. "There's multiple factors that push the growth in revenue," Willis said. Here's 5 things to know about the town's taxation and spending plans for the 2025-26 fiscal year. 1. The tax rate is going down. The town's millage rate or property tax rate is going down from 74 to 72 mills. Council wanted to provide some sort of property tax relief, Willis said, so they asked us to construct a budget reducing millage by 2 mills. Coastal waterways are officially open as of 8 a.m. today, Monday, for 2025's commercial shrimping season. Shrimp trawling season, the time of year for the commercial fishing practice of throwing a trawl or a large net into the water and dragging it behind a boat, is set by state officials at the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources each year. That date is determined by the shrimp themselves, with biologists sampling and studying white shrimp throughout late spring to determine if the majority of female shrimp have already spawned at least once. Failure to do this would thin the population of shrimp and cripple the fall population, significantly reducing the crop. South Carolina typically sees 3 major peak periods for shrimp harvesting, with late spring into early summer marking the start of influx in a large shrimp that are worth more. Then, during the summer months, brown shrimp take over, which are smaller in size and taste to white shrimp. And during the fall, the offspring of the white shrimp from the spring come back into play, which makes setting the correct date for shrimp trawling season paramount to its success. A too early date in the spring could shrink the size of the fall crop. The number of white shrimp is given a year and sensitive to most conditions, as the species' lives relatively short. Cold water temperatures, too much or not enough rain in the summer can all lead to poor seasonal outcome. Although we did have a cold snap in late January, white shrimp numbers across South Carolina's estuaries have generally been near the long-term average this winter and spring, South Carolina Department of Natural Resources biologist Jeff Brunson said. Luckily, white shrimp are considered to be prolific spawners, so their population can rebound with ease. County Council member Thomas Reeds is hosting a community meeting to discuss stormwater management and drainage in Bay Pines. This meeting will be Wednesday, June 4th, 6 p.m. at the Hilton Head Island Branch Library at 11 Beach City Road. This meeting will be an open forum to discuss and answer questions on many topics, including community opportunity for questions and answers, Tide Point fence restoration, barrier protections related to property privacy concerns, project updates on Bay Pine stormwater management and drainage. The following county staff will be in attendance to answer questions: County Administrator Michael Moore, Assistant County Administrator of Infrastructure Jared Fralix, Beaufort County Public Works Director Brad Harriott, and County Stormwater Manager Taylor Brewer. For more information or questions, please contact Councilmember Reeds at 843-941-3931 or thomas.reeds@bcgov.net. Beaufort County is hosting a community meeting to discuss projects impacting the All-Joy area. This will be held on Thursday, June 5th, from 5:30 until 6:30 p.m. at the Bluffton Branch Library at 120 Palmetto Way. The meeting will be an information session for residents of the All-Joy community to connect with county staff regarding status of the stormwater drainage study, sidewalk project, proposed boat landing improvements, and the BJWSA sewer project. Matt Krause, All-Joy Community Point of Contact, will be available to share updates and answer questions. The meeting is open to the public. This in-person meeting is an extension of ongoing outreach efforts to keep the All-Joy community informed about what improvements and work they can expect in the coming months. For more information, sign up for updates or please visit our Beaufort County Connect page. That is all the time we have for today's headlines, but if you're interested in everything you heard here and more, please check out any of the sources that you see on your screen. Thank you and have a wonderful Monday, Beaufort County.